What is up, beauties? My name is Burnsy, and happy Green Friday to you. If you're unaware of what Green Friday is, all the products on G Fuel's website are 30% off through next Wednesday. If you've never heard of G Fuel, it's by Gamma Labs, and they've sponsored a bunch of YouTubers, pro gamers, and even some MMA fighters. The first time I tried it, 8 p.m. I drank it. Didn't go to sleep till 6 a.m. So if you're looking for something to help you pull the all-nighter with final exams coming up or an all-night gaming session, there's a link in the description below along with a discount code that gets you 30% off. And you can also check out the new flavored green apple. But anyway, let's get into the biggest disappointment, the worst launch of 2014 and rapidly approaching the worst launch in gaming history. That is the Halo Master Chief Collection. This game's purpose was to revive a dead Halo community and hype Halo 5. And it has been nothing but a fucking disaster. And just a warning, I am going to bitch a lot in this video. I just am. Because Halo was pretty much my first video game outside of sports games. It's what got me into FPS shooters and other video games. And to be honest with you, that's true for a lot of people. A lot of people only own Xboxes just for this game. A lot of people bought Xbox Ones just for this game and Halo 5, and so their first next-gen experience has been this fucking mess of a game. So at the time of this recording, the game has been out for 10 days. So what was the state of the game 10 days ago, and what is the state of the game right now? Well, it came out November 11th, midnight. A lot of people went and got it at the midnight release, or the next morning, and matchmaking was completely broken. You had to wait at least 45 minutes in a lobby to find enough players. And when you did find enough players, it would be uneven teams. And by uneven, I mean really uneven. Like, the lobby is meant for 8 people. Alright, Halo's a 4v4 game unless you're playing big team battle. But apparently, 343 thought we'll allow 10 slots, and then it says maximum 8 players. So that doesn't make any sense. So you'd get 8 players and you get a 5-on-3. And then one time I got a game with 17 people in the lobby and had to play like a 10v7 or something stupid like that. 343 was immediately made aware with the forums. I mean, the forums were basically DEFCON 1. People were freaking out. It was the end of the world. So here comes server patch number 1. It's not like a title update where you have to download it, just automatically does it. You get a little message that says syncing data. So server update number 1. Doesn't work. We're 0 for 1. We're 0 for 1 post-launch here. Next morning, they say, you know, we know people are having trouble finding games. The next server update is coming in the next hour, and it will automatically download to your Xbox. You don't have to do anything. 0 for 2. Doesn't work. Absolutely does not work. And so people are freaking out, and you're getting some people saying, you know, just go play campaign until it's fixed. Not a big deal. Go play campaign. And while Halo does have some of the best campaigns of any shooter or any game for that matter, I've beaten them all multiple times. And I'm not really interested in the remastered maps. It doesn't do anything for me. Maybe it does for you. Not for me. I don't really care. I've beat the game multiple times. But, you know, I dicked around in campaign for a little bit. And then server update number 3. Nothing. And people playing campaign are now not getting achievements, if that really matters to you. It doesn't matter to me, but I know it matters to some people. Weren't getting achievements, game saves were not saving. I don't know if that's a good way to put it, but you know, your game will not save. That's a better way. Keep in mind, with all these problems going on, people took off work to play this game. People took off days from work, their vacation time, to play this game, and now it's pretty much wasted. I mean, maybe you got some productive things done while waiting in a lobby for 45 minutes. Maybe you cleaned your bathroom, vacuumed your living room, did some laundry, you know. But, you know, I'm not here to clean the house. I'm not taking off work to clean the house. I'm taking off work to play some Halo. And that's just me speaking for people that took off work. Obviously, I work from home, so it didn't really affect me, but it affects a lot of people, and it sucks. And I had invited a bunch of friends over to my apartment to just rally up and play some Halo all weekend. Just kill some bad kids in Halo. All weekend. Just have some fun, relax, drink some beers, eat some good food, and play some Halo. Get nostalgic. And that's the main reason why someone bought this game. Halo 2 servers have been offline for a few years now. So this is nostalgia 101. People are excited to play some Halo 2 Anniversary and some Halo 2 Classic. Relive the good old days. So Halo says, patch number 1, title update number 1. These are the updates that you actually have to download. So I'm like, alright, I guess we don't have to really cancel our weekend and you guys can come over and play. Looks like they're going to patch it. And they said, you know, it's not going to solve all matchmaking issues, it's just going to help you find games a lot faster, and then we're going to address the campaign issues. So, Friday, here comes title update number 1. Doesn't fix a damn thing! It makes it worse! So now we got more problems. Number 1, it's nearly impossible to invite your friends to a party. Nearly impossible. People's games will freeze. They won't be able to accept the invite. Friends will disappear off your friends list that are playing Halo, so you can't even try to invite them. And if you do manage to get into a lobby and get a game, you're not going to be on the same team because fuck friendship. And not only will you not be on the same team, it'll be on even teams. You'll be playing a 5v3, a 6v4, a 5v2. I mean, the lobby is supposed to be 4v4. And right when it got to 6 players, boom, game started. So I want to play 3-on-3, or as 343 thinks is fair, 4v2. And if you've never played Halo before, uneven teams is not fun for either side. It's completely unfair, and it's just not fun. People will quit because it's unbalanced. Even if you're on the team with more players, people quit because it's just not fun. It's not fair, and it's not fun. So sometime Saturday, they added another server update. I'm doing that with quotations, air quotations, because it didn't really do anything. So if you're keeping score at home, that is 0 for 4 on server updates and 0 for 1 on title updates. So 0 for 5 overall since the game has been released. Also, a side note of something else that was broken, I think it's fixed now, but when the game first came out, they had a Halo live action film that you could watch, and you had to own the game to watch it, but when you clicked to watch it, it said, please buy Halo. Oh, motherfuckers, I'm playing I got the game in right now. It's on my Xbox. Buy Halo to watch the live action film. Get the fuck out of here. So me and my friends eventually just gave up on Halo. We tried every few hours, but it's just beyond frustrating. Even when you do get into a game, after waiting 45 minutes, it's just not even fun playing it because, number one, it's on even teams, and number two, you waited 45 minutes, and you know after the game, it's probably going to freeze on you, and you have to restart your whole Xbox. So 343 says, we've identified the problem. Okay, keep in mind, they know what's wrong now, or they say they know what's wrong, and they say, we are going to have a title update that is going to fix all the matchmaking problems, and then we're going to continue to roll out server updates to help it after the release. So they know what's wrong. They say it's going to be sometime next week. We got to finish it, get it tested, and get it out. So they announced, most likely Tuesday, we're going to have it released. They announced, I believe, Sunday night that they said it's been approved, and it's going to be Tuesday. Tuesday comes around. All right, this game, you can't play it, all right? There's not even a point of even trying. So wait for Tuesday. Play some campaign, which, by the way, is still broken. You don't get achievements, game freezes, you lose your game saves. So wait for Tuesday. All right, I can be patient, all right? I'm really pissed off at this point, but I will be patient if you say, okay, we got it figured out. Tuesday rolls along. Patch is delayed. They announced patch is delayed. We need to add some additional fixes, and we will roll it out sometime this week. So Wednesday rolls around, and they say it'll be Thursday. Thursday, late afternoon, so most likely around 5 p.m. Pacific. All right, Thursday. I'm ready to play. People are fired up. They figured out what was wrong. Patch comes out. I'm getting into games. Oh my god, I got into a game in less than a minute. Is Halo really back? All right, I can forgive you. You had a little hiccup. Launch. Let's go. Let's play some Halo. On even teams. On even teams. All right, I'm playing 5v3 again. What the fuck? And then after my first game, I'm like, all right, on even teams. What the fuck is going on? Start up Halo again. And then we get a little message that says, matchmaking, downloading latest matchmaking update. Multiplayer update. I was like, alright, maybe I didn't get it all the way downloaded. That stayed on the screen for 45 minutes, alright? It froze the game. It froze the game. So I restarted my Xbox and I was like, alright, it's gonna work. Alright, the update's done downloading. I'm waiting a half hour for games now. And I didn't even bother to try to get into parties. I was just trying to get one, playing solo. But if you try to get into parties, it doesn't even work, alright? You can't find games. You wait like an hour. And when you do find games, you get split up on different teams, and it's uneven again. So they released the patch notes, and I read over them, and I think they were in a different language. Someone just sent me a Snapchat. That makes me feel a little bit better. Not really. I want to play Halo. But anyways, I read the patch notes, and they were in a different language, so I had to translate them. So here they are. While waiting 20 minutes for a match, we have added a players found indicator and a connecting session notifier to get your hopes up while searching. This wasn't in the original game. It'll now tell you when players have been found and when you're connecting to session. It doesn't work. It doesn't start the game. Even when you see players in the lobby, up to 8, if you get 8, it's ready to go. That's 4v4. It doesn't even ask you to vote for a map. It just sits there. You hang out in the lobby and you talk with your fellow people on the mic about how broken the game is. It's a fun time. Kept teams on even to retain the original Halo Master Chief Collection feel. Some UI bullshit. I don't even know what that is. I had to look it up. Apparently there was problems with emblems. Apparently that was important. I don't know why. Fix the fucking matchmaking. Don't worry about stupid fucking emblems. I don't care. Disallowed parties to work to keep friendships away. Who needs friends when you have Halo? Added player rights to end a game in matchmaking. That's right, if you're the host, you can kick people out of the game. That's fair and fun. That's a balanced game for you right there. Remove player happiness. Remove completion of match. That's right, matches will just end randomly. It'll be like 25 to 23 match over. It goes up, supposed to go up to 50. But apparently that's enough. We're done with this match. Remove the ability to hit B to exit the post-game corners right after the match. You can't even back out into a new lobby. The mic indicator out, so you have no idea who is talking. That's right, you can't even see who has a mic, and if they talk, you don't know who's talking. And remove fan base completely. And I've gotten some tweets from people saying, you know, stop complaining, it's a huge game, you know, they gotta fix some stuff. Why would you release an unfinished product, or at least as bug-free as possible? I mean, this game is completely broken. Let me give it to you this way. Let me give you an example. If I sold you a car with 4 flat tires and said, you know, everything else works, and we'll get the new tires for you. I don't even know. We'll get them to you sometime, and then they send you some tires, and those are flat, and then they send you some more tires, and then those break after a mile. I did some research. I bought the game digitally, so I jumped into the Xbox support chat to see what their thoughts are on a refund. And typically, their digital downloads are 100% final, no refunds. But they did agree that the game is technically broken, and they will be offering a full refund if you want it. So if you bought the game digitally on the Xbox Marketplace, and you feel you do not have any more patience for any more failed patches, go on there and get your $60 back. If you bought a hard copy, you're probably going to have a little bit more trouble. I think GameStop is offering $40 to buy it back from you. So I think we should go with a different strategy. I'm going to leave some community managers of 343 and any developers I can find. I'm going to leave their Twitters in the link in the description below. If you bought a hard copy, please do not be rude to them. Please do not send them angry tweets. Just politely ask what you can do to get a refund. Just be honest with them. The game is broken. You do not want to wait for any more patches, and you were sold a broken game, and how you can go about getting your money back. But that's it for me today. If you guys would like to leave me your thoughts and comments, please tweet them to me. Let me know what you think about companies releasing broken games. Specifically, what are your thoughts on this Halo release? And what do you think needs to be done as far as compensation or refunds are concerned? Let me know on Twitter. Link in the description below. I hope you guys have yourself a beautiful rest of the day. I dropped 85 kills in this game. This is Call of Duty. This is what I played instead of Halo over the weekend with my friends. 85 and 22. We lost the game, though. Anyways, have a great day, and I will maybe see ya.